What's up, guys? This is pretty much a part 2 from a video I made earlier of getting my gear ready. I just kind of wanted to go over a few things that I'll have in my saddlebags, and some of the little things that I'll have to make it easy for travel out there and back for 10 days at Sturgis. And so I also want to let you guys know that to please subscribe, like the video and subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize. You know, the hardest thing to do is just to get people to subscribe. So if you just do me a favor and hit that button. The first thing I want to tell you about is before you head off on your bike, no matter how far it is that you're traveling, is I get me a Ziploc bag. And in this Ziploc bag, I have my registration and my proof of insurance. Ziploc bag to help keep it dry for inclement weather. I always put it in my windshield bag here. I'll just tuck it down in there. A couple other little things that I keep in my windshield bag is, well, you might want to have you some chapstick or something, because you're going to be hitting a lot of sun out there, and I'm telling you, when your lips get chapped, it sucks. Always take you some ibuprofen, Tylenol, because you never know when you're going to need it. I currently at this time don't have sunblock on the bike, but I will. But you never know when you might get burnt, and you might need something to kind of help ease that pain. This is a little travel size aloe vera. And I didn't show these in here, but don't forget your clears. You're going to need those. I'm going to skip a few things I keep in my windshield bag for a minute. Gloves. I'm taking 2 pairs of gloves. I keep those in my saddlebag. This bottle is well, it's about half empty, but I'll always keep it in there anyway. But I don't really like to clean my bike when I'm gone, but you never know when you might need to get all the bugs off your windshield and stuff. But I always carry 2 microfibers and another towel. I actually got this towel out at Sturgis. Sometimes they give them away at the churches, but I use these for any crazy cleanup that I might need, and then if it's too dirty, I just throw it away. I put that in my bag. That goes in my bag. This side here of my bike is usually my tool side, and where my rags and detailer might go. If you look at this bag, this is generally like a men's shave kit bag. So I basically turned that into a toolkit bag, and I have a lot of different things in here I am not going to pull out. I mean, I got just, you know, I even carry an extra pair of spark plugs, because you just never know. Screwdrivers, the Allen wrenches, you name it, pliers, ratchets. I got lube. I even got my for some strange reason, just in case I needed it, I got my oil filter. Should be in there somewhere. The wrench that I use to get the oil filter off in case I need to. That goes into my tool side of the bag here. and I'll latch that up here in a minute. I want to walk around to the other side here. I have a Zero 3D phone holder for my phone during travel. I also, my cup holder, I actually just bought this year. It just happens to fit. This actually comes from Harley, so and it fits perfectly in that holder, and it's supposed to keep everything hot or cold. And I can't imagine if I want to put something cold in there, because if it's 90 degrees outside and you're trying to keep something cold, it doesn't stay cold for long if it's just in a plastic bottle. So that's why I bought this. Hopefully we can keep things cold. Slides right down in there, won't spill out. It's got a little button. All I gotta do is pull it out, pull it, drink, put it back. One of the features that I added to my bike, this may help some people if they're riding out, they're going to be gone for a while. Maybe they want to charge their phone while they're riding, which is, I did this 2 years ago. If you have your little pigtail that you usually hook up to a trickle charge, and it may stick out of here somewhere, under your seat. But basically what I did was I got an extension, and I took my seat off, hooked the extension up to it, and ran it up under my tank, and zip tied it to the front here. So this is my current pigtail. Even if you still need to use your trickle charge, you can still use it here, so you don't have to have it on your seat, under your seat. I basically just made it longer. So the reason why I did that is because I can get one of these. If you've ever seen one of these, okay, it plugs into your pigtail. Okay, it's a USB. Okay, so if you plug this in, I'm doing this with one hand, so okay, plug that in. Okay, since I have an iPhone, here's my iPhone charging cord. Try doing this with one hand. Lord of mercy. All right, so, okay, I kind of got it in there. But anyway, I will take that, and so just to make sure that I don't have that wire just hanging any old place, is I will actually take it and run it through the lid of my windshield bag. So that way it is secure. And I will kind of pull it tight so that is not hanging too much. And then as you can see, I got like a little 3-footer, so now when I put my phone here, I can charge it. So as long as I'm running my bike down the road, it's running, it started, and running down the road or highway, I can have this plugged in and my phone will charge. Okay, that is one of the major things that I had done to my bike, and it probably didn't cost me about $20 to $30 to do, because this little USB tender charger thing here is about $20 to $25. So the actual extended tender, it really don't cost some, maybe $10 maybe. So Here's my range. So this bag over here right now is empty. So this is going to be my clothes bag, my saddle bag, and my rain gear. Okay, so this is my rain gear. So it's going in here, and it's actually going to stay in here until we leave. And with what's left in here is basically going to be my clothes. That's going to be my clothes side. This here is something I just bought about 2 weeks ago. I did not have this the first time I rode out there. So I just had my regular old seat. So I am currently, I have it on here. I am trying to get this, the air dialed in on it. But that is going to be something new that I've added to the bike for this trip. And just, you know, this year so far, I've, you know, some of the maintenance I've done on it to get ready is I've changed my brake fluid. I put a new tire on the front of it. It was 5 years old, and I wanted to make sure that I had a new tire on it. The rear tire is it's a year old, because the last time I rode out there, I actually had to replace the rear tire on the way back. So it's fairly new. Earlier, you know, this spring, I changed my spark plugs. So I got new plugs and new wires. Actually, I also put new brake pads on the front. I put new brake pads on the back last year. So basically this is, and I just got undid an oil change, all 3 holes. So we are ready. Now we're just waiting to when I can leave. But this is basically my setup. And the saddleman bag that I showed you earlier will sit on this seat here, and the straps will, the back straps will strap around the backrest here, and the ones on the front, I usually will strap them on this right here on both sides, and it is nice and snug, and it will double as a backrest. So that is, in a nutshell, my setup for this year's ride to Sturgis. If you got any questions, leave them in comments, and I will do my best to answer. So please subscribe, and I will see you in Sturgis.